Jonathan Taylor didn't participate in the mini camp. We talked to him about that. We also talked to him about the running back position and how it's treated by management and how he's strategizing his way through this contractual deal where he's got another year under team control, and then the Colts have got to make a decision whether to extend him or whether to franchise him. Dalvin Cook, he's on one path. Saquon Barkley, he's on one path. Jonathan Taylor wants to be here, but can he get to the point where management for the Colts wants to do what's necessary for him to be here? He talked about that and a lot more. This comes toward the end, but the talk about football just as important.
I think number one, putting us in position to make explosive plays. You see a lot around the league now. Guys, offenses are very explosive. Offenses are putting up points. So I can see now, with the different schemes, he's putting us in positions for us to let our talents take over and make those explosive plays, which is going to be fun to watch.
How much growth have you seen from Anthony Richardson?
I've seen a lot of growth. Still very early, but you can see where he makes strides at. You can see where he struggles at, but you can see how he continuously works hard. You can't ask for anything more. You can't.
You've never really played with a quarterback who can move on that level. What do you think that's going to do to defenses with you and Richardson together?
It's definitely going to put another eye out. It's definitely going to be in the scouting report. It's nothing that you can leave unnoticed, unaccounted for. If not, you'll definitely pay.
Has it been tough for you to stand on the sidelines here, or is this something that you know that you have to do?
Like you mentioned, it's tough, but you have to do it because you're not ready to be out there. So you want to be out there. You're doing everything in your power to inch closer and closer every single day. And I'm happy, though, because I'm seeing the strides that the team is making. So all that I want to do is be able to come in there and just help continue make those strides with the guys.
How confident? Go ahead.
Do you think you're close? Do you anticipate you'll be out there when training camp starts?
That's definitely the goal.
Okay.
JT Zaire talked about how much fun you guys are having, how excited this is. How is the morale different from the end of the season last year to now installing this new offense?
Where you talk about the end of the season last year, it's way better than that. And it's also because we've chosen to have that mindset of learn from it. But listen, this is a new season. It's a new you. It's a new team. It's a new staff. What are you going to do? How are you going to be remembered in 2023? I think that's the real motto and message.
How do you treat the next few weeks before you guys get to camp so that you are ready to hit the ground running in Westfield?
Number one, hit the quick reset button. You were here, a lot of football, a lot of new terms, a lot of new schemes, but then quickly turn that switch right back on and start preparing. What are you going to do? How are you going to gain that edge? What are you going to do to be 1% better from last year, 1% better from the previous day that you were just on the field or you were just in the weight room? Because when August comes, it's time to roll.
With Dalvin Cook's situation and Saquon and everything, does it feel like running backs are kind of fighting to be recognized for their value?
They definitely are, and it's sad. It sucks because a lot of positions do a lot for their team, but specifically speaking for the running back position, I can just speak firsthand. We do a lot, and you just want to be treated fairly, and not even treated fairly. You just want to be, appreciated for what you bring to the team. It's never about yourself. It's about the team. So what do you bring to the team? So just seeing guys fight. You just hope that things work out for them. You see why guys, they request trades. They want, they just want to feel valued by not only their coaches, their teammates, but the organization as well. And I think it's something you got to continue to do.
Has it been, I don't know, daunting, but just taking note of this, I'm sure, watching from a distance, regardless of what happens with you? Have you paid close attention to what's happening with some of the other running backs?
You definitely have to pay attention just so you know, okay, what type of space are you entering into? And you just hope, from the track record here, you hope that things are being evaluated the right way. It's not just all about, it's all about the wins. You want to make sure at the end of the day, you guys are winning games, you want to win championships. But it's a lot, I feel like it's a lot more with this organization. It's, what are you doing in the community? Are you trying to uplift the community? Are you trying to uplift your teammates? So you just hope that, the organization sees that value and everything that you're trying to provide, not only to the team, but also to the community.
Do you have any reason for optimism that something could get worked out with you before this season starts?
Hopefully, we definitely have approached, just hopefully that they can see the value, hopefully that we can explain the value, and not that it needs explanation, but we just want to be here, like I said, to help the team. to help the community and uplift the community. And we'll see where things goes, but it's kind of on them right now. But we'll continue to work each and every single day.
You've had one of the best seasons in Colts history. It's got to be worth something, right? I mean,
yeah. And you look at the past and guys who have shown their value on and off the field tend to stay here. I mean, my goal first season after I got drafted, I'm like, I want to retire Colt. So hopefully the organization sees that the same, because I do.
That's Jonathan Taylor, and I got to tell you, Jonathan Taylor doesn't talk like that very often. Saying that the ball is in the Colts' court, that's pretty strong. Saying that, look, you know what, if they want to get a deal done, he wants to be here. But if they don't want to get a deal done, he's got to make his money someplace, and he's got to figure out what to do to get it. I understand. You got to strategize your way through it. We'll see if he stays with the Colts or not. We'll see. Maybe, we don't know what's going to happen in training camp. Maybe he makes a statement with his absence or his presence at training camp. Going to be interesting.